Hey, I'm Josh Reimer, and a new study from the University of California at San Francisco found that participants who trimmed or shaved their pubic hair were up to 80% more likely to contract an STI. Yes, that's right. Your manscaping could be helping you to get any number of sexually transmitted infections. Waxing, plucking, shaving, according to this study, it's all just a gateway for things like herpes, HPV, and syphilis. So you're making yourself more attractive to the infections. Over 7,500 adults across the United States were studied, and those who removed all of their pubic hair or trimmed it daily or weekly had a 3.5 to 4-fold heightened risk for contracting the infections. But if you tend to grow yours out a few months out of the year, it doesn't actually mean you're at a lower risk. They also found that people who did basically any level of grooming had double the risk of lice infestation compared to those who never groomed. Could this signal the end of manscaping? Probably not. What's worth noting though is that people who trim tend to be more sexually active and therefore more vulnerable to STIs in the first place, because if you're not hooking up with anyone, there's not as much reason to be bothered with all that upkeep. And apparently overly rigorous or haphazard grooming can cause epidermal micro tears, which could make it easier for the transfer of STIs into the bloodstream. So I guess the key takeaway from all this is either trim with great care or just, bring back the 80s, but not the clothes. Previously, the lead researcher in this study had found that visits to the emergency room for genital injuries linked to pubic hair grooming had increased 5-fold from 2002 to 2010. So this is like a real growing problem. Pardon the pun. But if you're gonna put a sharp object next to your sensitive bits, you might want to be a little careful and take your time. Apparently your safest bet is to shave in the direction of the hair growth, treat irritated skin with gentle cleansers, and even consider laser treatments or electrolysis. Or again, just leave it alone, or at least only trim it, but with care. That's the long and the short of it. Thank you for watching, and check out my other videos at sassysunday.com or follow me on your favorite social media for more. Links to all of my accounts are at joshreimer.com, and I'll be back again soon with another episode of The Sassy Scoop. Bye!